want to stink, you don't run into the bench. Had this shorty on my hip, and that's since she ever met me. Bad little thing, and she always had me tempted. Shit had to change, now she blowing up my phone. Sorry, little baby, you the reason I'm gon' ball. Ayy, flipping through these blues while I'm packing in these rolls. Never insecure, yeah, I'm always on my toes. Catch me in my hoopty, swerving on this road. She want me so bad, now she picking out my hoes. Keep your dishes low.
Welcome to the new episode of Bottom of the Bay. Today we got an artist that's been out here grinding for a few years. Every time I see her, she's stepping up a step higher and higher. She sounds like she got her sound down. She know what she's doing. Deja Carter, welcome.
What's going on? Deja Carter right here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bottom of the Bay. You feel me?
We appreciate you coming on. So we usually like to get history from the artists when they come on. So what high school did you go to and where are you from?
Shit, so I'm from San Jose. I was born in Hayward, but like as a baby, I moved straight to San Jose. High school wise, around middle school, I moved to Arizona and I doubled back. So my sophomore year, I actually went to school in Modesto, and then I doubled back to San Jose junior year, and I went to Santa Teresa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you're originally from San Jose, though?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, for sure.
So my middle school era, like that shit, Arizona, came back to Cali.
How long was you in Arizona?
Like 2.5 years, 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little stint,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was a kid. I didn't have no say in nothing, you know?
Okay, so I looked you up a little bit and I noticed you got a lot of projects and singles. Do you come from a musical background as a child, or is it something you fell into in your older years?
Yeah, my pops, he's actually a singer. He was signed with MC Hammer.
Oh,
Back
shit.
in the 90s. Yeah, they had like a cool like the group is called Special Generation.
Okay.
And they started off five men. They started off as the background singers for MC Hammer. So if you look up MC Hammer, have you seen her? My pops and you know the other dudes, they're the background singers in that thing. So
I remember that song.
Yeah,
We was in St. Louis jamming that.
Is the shortest one in there.
What?
My dad. So after that, you know, my dad he did like 9 Grammys. You know what I'm saying? He even has a Grammy.
Oh shit.
Has one, yeah, for Can't Touch This, because they're the background singers in that song too. So it's crazy.
Man, that you come from royalty, okay.
Yeah, he signed them as a group, you know, as a 5-man group. And they had a cool like 2-3 years, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, whatever happened after that had me and everything. So
The one thing that I take heed about you is you have bars. Like, I don't really hear you doing no extra auto tunes and weird sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
And you just said your pop sang.
yeah.
Do you say?
I don't know. Nah, I be singing like for fun, like in a, you know what I'm saying, the car and shit, but I don't know.
That's
Never really,
wow.
Like, if I went and like really did classes or something, I don't know. Maybe it'll come out, but I don't be singing. I'm still trying to work on like my melodic side, because if I started, you know, putting that into what I'm doing, like shit.
Well, everybody don't need to sing, and you one of them artists where you probably don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you.
That's what's up, man. So, what year did you start actually putting music out?
Shit, I was 13 when I first actually hit like an actual studio. 13 in Arizona too, so that's kind of like wild. 13, boom, started doing that, and then moved back to California, and I kind of stopped within that time, because when I lived in Modesto for that year, sophomore year, I wasn't making music or nothing like that. But once I moved to San Jose, I started rapping again. I was going to CCOC with one of like an old friend and everything like that, and I started picking up the Pro Tools and getting in the lab right there. I wasn't going to CCOC, but I was just making my way there.
So you said you was 13. That's about what, 6 years?
6 years ago?
No, I mean about you've been putting out music for about 6 years.
Yeah, 13. I guess when I was younger, I wasn't really putting out music, but I was like having it on my phone, so I wasn't putting it out on any like platforms at that point. But the first platform I used was Reverb Nation. and that's like some old shit.
Yeah, that's super old school.
That's
You don't even look that old to be talking about
I'm
Reverb
still-
Nation.
Yeah, I'm 29, so
What?
yeah. You said 6 years. I'm like, what? I'm 29.
I wish y'all could see my face behind this camera right now, bro. I thought you was 14 and a half, bro. What the hell is that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So it's been a while. It's been a while, you know.
So what made you want to take that? You kind of got that real smooth, super melodic and a lot of instruments type of music, like everything dancing around you. Like what made kind of like that Jay Worthy and
For sure.
yeah, what made you take that route?
I would say once I started rapping with my partner Jordan, shout out my nigga Jordan. He lives in Arizona now. And then my nigga Young Ish, rest in peace to him. I was rapping with them, and they lived in Gilroy at the time. And that's all we was doing. We were on some like our Dom Kennedy, our Currency, like all the beats was on that type of shit. So it was just like real smooth, and I just honestly kept it going. Like I would do like some type of like party stuff, but it was here and there. It wasn't a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like shake your ass, whoop they whoop, like nah, you know. Sometimes we're like nah, you know what I'm saying? I just wasn't really on that. I just like to talk and like just say what comes to my mind and shit. Not like freestyle, but just on the paper, whatever I'm going through, whatever my partner's going through, maybe what she's going through, I'll write it down, boom, and I'll just come up with a song.
Do you actually like old school music?
Yeah, I do. So, I would say oldies. I got introduced to oldies from like my uncle, my pops, you know what I'm saying? And then by getting older, that's when I kind of the 90s really, you know, stuck to me, like the R&B and the hip hop and stuff like that too. So I honestly fuck with that shit tough. So
okay,
yeah, I like that vibe.
So when you first jumped into music, did you have any like group members or people that you was doing music with at first?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, what happened with that? Just didn't pan out?
It's just, you know, it was just, we're making music, and that was just the start, kind of like when I first doubled back to San Jose, you know. I was like, man, I was making music back in Arizona, like, let's do this shit. So it's just old friends, you know what I'm saying? You know, you grow apart, and I just kept my shit going though, you know. I didn't stop. That's basically what it was. I kept it going, and then I met Jordan and them, kept it going with them. That's like, I wouldn't say that's when I found like my sound, because I was still in the process of figuring out the type of music I wanted to do, and you know, my delivery and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that's where I started learning, and then I just started going crazy. Started, you know, even I would say I have some stuff on YouTube that I'm just like, man, I don't really care for it, but it's all progression. And from that point on to where I'm at now, it's cool to like kind of look at what I've been through and how I sounded back then and how I sound now, you know, till to this day.
All right. Your videos are always mad clean, and it seemed like they take their time really constructing it to make it look like some big production stuff. Do you have a hand in that, or is you letting like the videographers do it?
Nah, I mean, I feel like when it comes to my videos, I still have a moment. I still can see a moment where it can be more elevated than what I'm doing right now, and that's what I'm waiting for. Like this year, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do like real production stuff where, you know, it's not like, which I fuck with it, like, you know, I like doing this shit outside with the old schools and this and that, but it's like I'm trying to do also some other type of you know, not like movie shit, but some storyline stuff, or some, you know, I'm just getting introduced to everything too. You know, I've been kind of modeling for some clothing brands and stuff like that, and just seeing what they do and their type of like video stuff that they just be putting out, it's real motivating to me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, I know like this year I just want to put out some crazy shit, you know?
So you like give your little input here and there, but you
I
let
do
the
my
video
input,
man
like
do.
the old school, like all my partners that shout out to all my people that let me, use their families, Impalas and their Impalas and the lowrider bikes and everything. Like I love that shit. So I still want to stick to that. You know what I'm saying? I still want to stick to that, but I just want to elevate some more. So.
Are you on a label or independent?
Independent right now. Independent. Yeah, we got I'm just me and my partner Jacob. We're trying to, not trying. We're starting our brand, the 48 Records. So we're trying let me get that shit out my what I'm saying vocabulary. We are doing our shit. You know what I'm saying? Us two, and also his sister Jessica. We all came from Santa Teresa together. We all went to high school together. So 10 years plus. But we building our shit from the ground up.
So you would say, so basically Jacob is your business partner, manager, business partner.
Yep.
Okay, that's what's up. So y'all got clothes and stuff too?
Yes, we're working on that this year. So we gonna, what I'm saying? We got some stuff in the works. The first collection is gonna be called Roll the Dice. You know what I'm saying? The 48 Records. Honestly, the meaning behind that is just really taking risks. Roll that shit, roll the dice, and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just what we on and what I've been on. I just been making my music and I have not stopped, and I just kept going. And consistency. Some years I'm like, damn, was I really consistent? But I shouldn't think of it that way, because regardless, I don't want to rush nothing either. I do want to take my time, but I also want to be consistent in a way where I have progress. So it's good.
That kind of led into my next question. What's something that you can improve on?
Man, I feel like something that I could improve on, and it's really like when I say it, I feel like it's more of an excuse, but I would say, like in the studio more, just writing more. Like I write a lot, but I guess it's I figure out the times where I have the time to write. I have my job, but I drive. So when I'm in a car or in a truck, I'm sitting there listening to the beat. I'm writing a little here and there. Boom. I get off. I gotta go to the barbershop. On my, I have a little 30-minute break or a 15-minute break. I'm sitting there listening to the beat, just, humming in my head, trying to think of little things. So it's here and there when I'm writing, but I really want to like be locked into the studio shit. Like go in there and just be locked in. But it's mixed emotions. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like what I'm doing right now, it's working, and I can't beat myself up about it. You know what I'm saying? Not making enough music or not writing enough or whatever. But I'm doing the best that I know I can do. I mean, that's really it. I'm gonna just keep that shit going.
Hell yeah.
So it's good. I'm just doing a lot of stuff right now, which is not an excuse, but I'm really busy, and I just know that I'm incorporating everything that I'm doing in the right times. You feel me? So.
From the outside looking in, it looked like it's setting up for you to be the next one. A lot of people actually talk about you when I go to these shows, like, or I go to Tank Shop, or if they speak about like Dizzler and stuff. You always a name that come up with amongst people like that's hot in the city.
Yeah.
With that being said, how the hell did you get that DaBoii feature in that video?
The DaBoii?
DaBoii, yeah.
Yeah. See, I appreciate, like, honestly, the first thing I want to do is make noise in my city. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to do. So hearing stuff like that, it feels good. And I appreciate everybody that slaps my shit, listens to my music. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, so it feels good. But with the DaBoii shit, man, hey, that's all my nigga Jacob. You feel me? He kind of set that play up for me. And we did the video. At first we did, got the verse. He set that shit up. Bagman, I dropped Bagman by myself at first. It's still up too. I got Bagman's up there, one verse. I just thought like, man, the hook go crazy, the verse cool, like the beat wasn't that long either, so I was like, man, let me just rock it like that. I'm not tripping. But everybody kept hitting me like, hey, like, you know, do another verse, or why is it only one verse, or whoopie whoop? You know, they're just asking me questions. I'm like, man, I just, you know, it's just like that. So I was like, man, should I do a remix? I was like, never did a remix before, so we was thinking like, who should we get or what should we do? I was gonna ask like, honestly, another San Jose artist, like, you know, to make it kind of easy and be like, hey, you trying to hop on this or whatever. I was just gonna kind of make my rounds and see who was trying to work with me. But then he posted on Instagram, like, posted on Instagram, hey, featuring whoop, tapped in. He hit us back, he heard the song, he said fire, like he was fucking with it. I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? So did it, came up with a song, he sent it back, kept it going. He came out to the Liquid Lounge, performed. We did the song together, and then after that we did the video. So he was just fucking with it.
Song,
yeah,
video, your verse, his verse. Good shit pulling that off, man.
Yeah,
that's the way to come into the next year, man.
It was tough.
Shout out to Jacob, man. Y'all did that with dog.
It was tough, you know, and it's cool, like, you know, getting an artist like that, you know. I know it's money, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, also I feel like they got the you know, the right to say no. If he didn't want to do the song, he could have been like, nah, like, I'm good. But he was fucking with it, so he sent the verse back.
That's what's up, cause you can hold it on your own. You don't really even need nobody to be real with you.
Shit, I know people that slap the song without, you know, with just the first version. So I mean, it feels good. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? They slapping that shit at after hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? They slapping that shit in the club. You know what I'm saying? At the lounges and shit. I'm like, ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's cool.
But
it's
like,
good.
So, you feel like San Jose artists got a little tougher compared to the other Bay Area artists?
I feel like we don't get enough like recognition. Like, there's a lot of good artists out here. I mean, even like 10 years ago, like when I first started rapping in like City Sean, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I was slapping him every day. You feel me? Like, he was making classics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of music that I like to listen to. And also Deadstock, like, you know, he's like another like Jay Worthy type shit too. So, you know, that was just music that, you know, you just smoke a blunt to type shit. You just chilling, you know? There's a lot of artists out here that are like, they're popping, like they cool, you know what I'm saying? They're cool. So I don't know. It's crazy. And it's like we're so big, but it's like it's just not, I don't know. Just gotta make our way somewhere else. But it's like I said, I'm trying to stay right here and do what I gotta do, you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to move or go over here and try to push my, you know what I'm saying? Like, people will hear it if they want to hear it. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I usually don't bring people on, but I do kind of want to get your manager Jacob on.
Hey, Jake. Come here,
Come on, man. Introduce yourself real quick, man. This Bottom of the Bay. This how we do it, y'all. We don't take no breaks. We won't do no edits. We won't do nothing like that. What's up, big dog? How you doing, man? They speak real high of you, bro. What was you saying, though?
Oh, I was saying, you know, it took a lot to get that Bagman video, and you know, we're not really looking for the views. We would want like 10, 20,000, 30,000 views, but it was more of like an art thing. Like, we did it for San Jose. We wanted like San Jose to be put on, and we wanted to show Japantown and everything about San Jose, and you know, that's a big artist coming and doing this with us. So it took a lot, and you know, yeah.
Took a lot.
That
shit worked out. That shit worked very well.
Yeah. So, what would you say is the mission? What is the goal behind what you're doing?
So I fell into this position as Deja Carter's manager because, you know, if you want to be big, you want to think big, you want to act big, right? So like, to get to that ultimate like mainstream or whatever you want to call it, you need to have a team, right? So it's hard to do all this by yourself, and if you know, all this hate you get from people saying that, you know, because there's going to be people that don't like it, and there's going to be people that do like it, right? So you need a team to like kind of build you up when you get the people that don't like it, and you're hearing all this, you know, stuff from the left field, and then you want the team to be like, oh yeah, you're great, keep it going, because you have to keep it going, because you know, it's a mountain you got to climb. So you know, that's, we're just trying to climb a mountain, you know?
Like trying to have that positive energy in a circle where, you know, there is gonna be people that are like, oh, it just sounds different. Like even when, you know, when Mike maybe went on Fizzler, like, I mean, a lot of people fucked with it, but there were some people that was just like, well, you know, it's just different. It's different. It's not kind of like the same genre that they be posting or whatever. And then me being a female and whatever, and just, you know, people want to just talk and, oh, you know what I'm saying, this and that. It's whatever, you know, I'm going to still post my shit. I'm going to still do what I do. So by having a team, even if it's 3 of us, 4 of us, 5 of us,
Talk that
like
shit.
we're keeping that positivity in that circle, and we're just trying to build a house. You know what I'm saying? Keep building the bricks and making sure no one's trying to knock that shit
And
down.
also with the management is like, for me to get her a feature like DaBoii, right? I got her a big feature. That's cool and all, but no one's gonna listen to it if you don't push it. So like, she can't do the footwork because she can't be in everybody's DM. She can't be in this promoter's DM. Like, you know, she could if she really wanted to if she had no team, but it's better to have a team to where the team is doing this thing, one person's doing this, one person's doing this, to where the artist just has to make the art. So like, I'm an art dealer, I push the art, you know, like,
Okay.
Dealer.
Okay.
all we have to do is have
Hey,
one
roll the
song
dice.
hit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, with the merch and all that, that's just for the brand, you know, so we don't even expect to make money, which we want to make the money hopefully off the merch, but we would rather have the merch push the brand higher and higher, as high as it could go, you know, so that's what we're doing.
That's motivating, man. So that about wraps this interview up. Y'all want to give y'all social so they'll know where to find you at?
Yeah, Deja, Babyface Carter, BBYFCECUHH, that's Babyface on Instagram. I'm also a barber. Oh shit.
It's all good.
Hey, I'm also a barber, Babyface Barber, BBYFCE Barber. You know what I'm saying? Follow me, tap in. You can find everything on digital. Everything digital. Just type in Deja Carter, DejaCarter. Deja Carter.
Sure. About you?
Get that mic. Underscore the 48, THEFORTY with the 8, the number. All right,
Number.
48 Records.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. We went through hell trying to get this interview because
I know,
this is a
man.
busy artist right here. So when y'all tap in, come correct. And I'm sure y'all gonna want to do more interviews. In the meantime,
Used to it, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
peace.
Yay.
They came to see the elephant in the room, stuck in the bottom of the bay with no life jacket.